inside a conductor electrostatic field is zero. That is, there is no electric field exists within a conductor. Suppose there is a conductor. Now this conductor, as I told you, consists of free electrons. Now suppose that we have the electric field inside the conductor. It is not zero. So what would happen? This free electron, which is negatively charged, so if the direction of field is this, suppose, so it will move in this direction. This will be drifted. The electrons will be drifted against this electric field. And if the electrons will be drifted, then they will constitute current inside a conductor. So there will be a current inside a conductor. But in static situation, there is no current. There is no current inside a conductor. There is no current inside a conductor. It means that there is no current inside a conductor. It means no electron is drifted due to a field. It means there is no electric field. Therefore, inside a conductor, electric field is zero. So this is one property related with a conductor. Now the second one is electrostatic field. Electrostatic field must be normal to a surface of a charged conductor at every point. This is second property. The electrostatic field must be normal to the surface of a charged conductor. It means that if there is a conductor, suppose, so electric field at each point, suppose at this point of the surface, this is surface of the conductor of surface area S. So at this point, the electric field must be normal to the surface here. Similarly, the electric field must be normal, that is, it should be in this direction. It should be normal to the surface at this point. Similarly here, it must be normal to the surface at this point. So, it must be normal to at any point on this surface. Let us prove this. So, for this, let us proceed in converse way. Suppose that electric field is not normal to the surface. It is making some angle with the surface. It is not normal, making an angle other than 90 degree. Suppose it is making angle theta. So what would happen? This electric field will have two components. One component perpendicular to this surface, another component parallel to this surface or tangential to this surface. So this component that is tangential to this surface and this suppose perpendicular component. So what would this do? This component which is tangential to the surface of the conductor will move the electron on the surface. The electrons on the surface will experience a force due to this tangential component and will move against the direction of the field because it is negatively charged. It means that on the surface there must be current or there is a current. It means that there is a current on the surface, but in a static situation, there is no current. There is no current on the surface. There is no current on the surface of the conductor, charged conductor. It means that electric field must be normal to the surface everywhere, because its 90-degree component will be 0, so there will no tangential component of the electric field. There will be no movement of the charge on the surface and there will be no current. So electric field must be normal to the surface of a charged conductor. Now third related property is inside the interior of a conductor can have no excess charge. The interior of a conductor can have no excess charge, in static situation. Means that the excess charge, if there is a charged conductor, you know that if there is a charged conductor, so the charge on the conductor is the excess charge. So excess charge is distributed over the surface. It doesn't go inside the surface. So let us prove this. Suppose this is a conductor, and this conductor having the excess charge on it. Suppose the charges, these excess charges are not on the surface, they are inside the surface. For the moment, suppose that the charges are not outside the or on the surface of the conductor, they are inside. So what would happen? If we choose a small portion of this conductor, then suppose this is containing charge Q, this small surface, chosen surface is containing charge, small chosen surface is containing charge Q. Then what does the Gauss theorem says? Electric flux should be equal to 1 upon epsilon naught times the total charge enclosed by that surface. So suppose that electric field here due to these charges is E. So what is the electric flux through this chosen surface of the conductor? It will be E into S, suppose, is equal to 1 upon epsilon naught. And suppose that this chosen surface has or contains charge Q. So if we apply the Gauss theorem, so we can write it in this way. What in the first point only we have proved what? We have proved that inside a conductor is equal to 0. We have just proved in first point. It means what? It means that 0 is equal to 1 upon epsilon naught Q, or Q is equal to 0. We have proved that inside a conductor electrostatic field is 0 in a static situation. So this is 0, it means Q must be 0. So inside a conductor or interior of a conductor can have no excess charge or extra charge, okay, in static situation. Whatever extra charge is there on a conductor, charged conductor, it resides on outside, not inside the conductor. So this was all about the three properties of the electrostatics of conductor. Next three properties we will discuss on the next one. Thank you.